Thank you, everybody, for coming. And
Thank you, everybody.
no, you don't have to say it. You don't have to. No, I'll say it.
But I know.
Just say it at the end.
So just thank you all for coming, for this opportunity, first of all, to see everybody, and also, of course, it gives us all a chance to honor and congratulate Dimitri and wish him a happy birthday. Let's see. So it's 27 years at IBM. So I'll let the more veteran IBMers say things about that afterwards. But for me, Dimitri has been my closest working colleague. So it's
At IBM.
it's at IBM. Yes. My colleague.
Be careful.
Just want to make sure.
I said my closest. She said at IBM because at 9X it was Dina. And John. Where's John? Right? Okay, good. No. So it's a big loss. It's a big gap for all of us that were used to working with Dimitri so closely. But it's also such joy and pride that he has gone off to such a wonderful new situation, which is definitely, as you approach retirement, the best thing you can do is work with kindergartners. So will remain eternally young. They put together this sort of booklet when you leave of letters, and so Dimitri will get that from the department that he's in now. But I have a couple of letters to read. One is my own, and one is from Tara. Tara, who is in India now and so wasn't able to be here. But she wrote a beautiful letter, and so I'll read that aloud. Actually, wait. I made copies. So, Dimitri, it was a pleasure over the past 7 years, first at MIT and then at IBM. There are so many things I'm going to miss about you. It's hard to highlight in words, but I'll try my best to touch upon some things. Your creative energy is amazing. I simply never met anyone with this amount of skill. You are constantly thinking about new ideas and patents. I'm not sure how many patents you have now. It must be over 400. Is that true? 400?
I need to count.
Okay.
Last I count was 370.
Okay. You see, even a mathematician can't count as high as
This was according to Google Scholar.
I see. But if it's Google, you gotta trust it. It's a tremendous accomplishment. Thank you for introducing me to this inventing skill and the patent process. Anytime I'm encountered with a problem now, I think, how can a patent fix this? Instead of, oh no, a problem. I've become a much more creative thinker about life in general, and I'm very grateful to you for this. Your out-of-the-box thinking for speech problems is also another fond memory I have. We wrote many nice papers on EBW and spare representation over the years that gained a lot of attention in the field. This was completely driven by your initial efforts and has also helped me become a stronger researcher who has confidence to not always pursue the safest and most traditional research approaches. Thank you for always listening to me when something at work got me down. I'm so thankful I had such a trustworthy friend at work I could tell anything to. You have so many contacts and experience at IBM that you knew how to handle any situation. You often lifted my spirits quickly so that I could get back to focusing on research. Thank you for showing me how to have a better work-life balance with family. I always put my family first, and it's always comforting to see people older than me with the same values who work hard but also make time for family. I would like to thank you for being a role model, guiding figure, and most importantly, friend. My parents never worried about me at IBM because my work father, Dimitri, was always there to look after me. I already miss you every day at IBM, but I know that you're always there for me and we keep chatting often. I wish you the best of luck at your new job at Google. I look forward to hearing from you and reading in the papers about all the creative work you're doing. Premal, Nina, and my parents also join in congratulating you on your amazing accomplishments at IBM and wish you the best of luck in your new job. Love, Tara. And now I'll read my letter. Oh, I have, wait a second. And this one's for me. To Dimitri, my very dear friend, you have been such a constant, visible presence at IBM Research that it's hard to imagine the place without you. You've created a legacy of invention here that will live on, having brought so many of your friends and colleagues under your wing and shaping them as master inventors now or in the future. You've been an exceptional mentor and cheerleader for so many of us. We all have done more and become more because of your inspiration, drive, and your persistent demand that we always do more. This one. You have inspired me with your can-do attitude and your view that nothing is impossible and everything is worth a shot. You've never been willing to suffer anyone else's naysaying or negativity, and you have shown us all that there are infinite methods to achieve your goals. If one door is shut, open a window, or just break down the wall. I will always reflect on the speech technology, accessibility-related activities, services, and tools that we worked on together as one of the highest points of my own career. I hope that your talents and abilities are cherished and evolve to a whole new level as you advance to the next phase of your career. I'll miss seeing you daily and chatting with you at random times on matters major and trivial. I trust that our family friendships will continue beyond the boundaries of a shared work environment. Wishing all good things to you and to Galina and to your sons and their growing extended families.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I invite anybody else who wants to say a few words, or not to put anyone on the spot, but.
So let me start. So Galina just came to me and said that, hey, you have 2 grandsons and I have 2 granddaughters, and so therefore
It's a good beginning.
it's a good investment of 27 years or so that we can work towards continuing the relationship for many, many more years to come, which I think that's the bright side of the relationship. But back to Dimitri, I can say that there is nobody that I've seen that actually, as Sarah said, can go through any wall. And it doesn't matter what the wall is made of. I mean, he goes, when he makes his mind, he just has to make it happen. And this is the greatest thing. I mean, I've been a first liner, a second liner to Dimitri for years. I have had situations where I had to be hard, I had to be critical, just being in a technical position or in a managerial position. And every time I have found Dimitri that not only he bounces back, he bounces in a way that it amazes you in the way that he goes about doing things. Now, one of my own technical work that I've done has been with Dimitri. Dimitri and I did this extended Baum-Welch algorithm many years ago, and I think that it has been a wonderful collaboration. I've gone to management, and Dimitri has flourished in this space by doing a lot of technical innovation, a lot of contribution in this space, and it's all about his brain. I mean, there is nobody that I know that you can have technical conversation any point in time without needing any support material. He can go to the board and he can start and he can go on and on and on and on and on, and it's a coherent story. I mean, of course, it's always coherent to him. For a lot of us, it takes a little bit more attention to follow. And as a result, Dimitri and I have had a lot of heated conversation, discussions, points of views, and the greatest thing is that every time I have interacted with him, I've learned. And to me, there's nothing more valuable than the process of learning. And Dimitri has definitely been a great colleague, a great IBMer, passion,
not too many people have the same amount of passion that Dimitri has about anything that picks up. And with all of those, we're going to miss you, Dimitri. We're definitely going to miss you, but I know you're going to flourish, you're going to essentially be another center of attention in the place that you go. So, wish you all the best.
And maybe even their stock price will go up.
So, all the best.
Okay. There's something. When I started to work at BM in 20 years, I found that none of secret in my life was hidden from David. Because even we sat in different rooms, when anybody spoke in my room, David heard like I was in his room. Everything what I thought about David, about other people. So never any secret was missing from David.
Well, you know what? Google doesn't have any
When
secrets
David
either.
told me, I decided to check. When David was not in his office, I asked Pat to sit in David's office. I spoke with Sarah, and I came to Pat and said, "Did you hear?" She said, "I heard everything."
But he is actually right. I mean, first of all, I'm the loudest person, I think, in the whole aisle that I exist, or maybe among the top 10 loudest people in the entire IBM research. So there are people who, from 2 aisles away, usually say, "We don't hear you. What happened? Didn't you come to work today?" And many of them actually say, "We actually don't understand or don't hear the actual detail, but that musical way, the way that you speak, is something that sometimes we miss. So come in and have the conversation." But about Dimitri, when I sit in my office and he's having the conversation, or he was having the conversation, it was almost like he was sitting in my office. I think they had done some special design, acoustically designing connecting the 2 rooms. Like, Dimitri is actually, I'm hearing speaking.
As you said, he wouldn't let any wall stop him.
No wall is stopping, even acoustically, for Dimitri.
But this prepared me for Google, because now I'm sitting at Google without words. I'm now talking. What I'm talking going directly to Alfred Spector, who sits 10 meters from me, and who big зал, как зал по-английски. So now everything that I'm feeling can take because everybody. So, but I appreciate that I could work with you. You like became part of my family. Well, had no difference as a family or work because I lived close to IBM. So I could spend as much time as I could at IBM. Speech indeed was something very unusual for me. For some reason, I always noticed speech people were a little bit more attracted to me than other specialties. I don't know why. But when I was at the Institute for Advanced Study and submitted to many places, it was speech, the pattern that became very interesting to me. Acting, the same pattern was for Google. So I need to admit there's some special bond between me and speech people. Why is this? It's a little bit secret. No, because I must.
It's not a secret. I think, in a way, the speech community from the beginning has been very mathematically oriented. So when they found a jewel like you, who knows a lot, it attracts them to you because there's a place, there's a person that they don't need to go and search for 2 months to find a solution. Dimitri can have the answer
in a day or so. No, I'm not saying that right away, but that attraction is definitely
Yes.
very much central to this community.
But I remember David always was telling that we need a little bit more than just speech. We need people who can outbox feeling, that can bring into speech new idea, new thing. But my preaching also, he's not here.
He said he's
He
trying to
should-
stop by. He had to go to Long Island.
Yes,
So
sir.
he'll try.
Oh, Long Island.
One more speech person, he says, acronym, how he said, one more speech person. How he said, my speech, one more speech, OMS.
One more speaker.
So sometimes when you discuss whom to hire, and if he sees that it is not mathematician, he said it's good. That
Yeah. I mean that historically we have hired usually physicists, mathematicians, people who were not in the speech area because, and I wasn't in the speech area. When I came, I didn't know much. When I leave, I don't know much, but at the same time, with respect to the base of speech, and I don't think that that's so important. Because what it is apply your knowledge, and that's what you have done.
well,
I think one more thing.
one would,
One more thing. Dimitri, in a way, is not alone. I want to mention Galina in a sense that she has been connected to you in a way to extend everything about Dimitri. Has been very much, if she's here or not, has been very much, she has made it her business to be in your business, and I think this is wonderful. This has been great, and I have stories that I'm not necessarily going to tell now, but the fact is that not only with respect to Dimitri to us, but also taking a lot of us to their house, to their family, making us part of the family, and that is really a wonderful part of Dimitri, not only technical, but also as a person, as a human being, and as a family. So, thank you.
you are still,
Sorry.
so I just wanted to tell that my wife and my family was very big part of my life, and before I became and after I became, always together with me, helping in difficulties, in success, and in sharing everything that will help in the life. So I'm very grateful. I appreciate my family. So I thank you very much for coming, for him, and thank you, Sarah, who's very good friend, and Sarah family was always our good friend. And our friend, so I always see you as friend, and I'm sure that I continue to communicate more. We find a way to communicate, especially because David always read my thought. He probably already knows always how you do this together.
So I have a question. I have a question for you. Are you
What
going?
question?
Are you going to go and buy or rent an apartment in that Google building?
All time.
No, I mean to live there because that's how you have lived. You have lived in IBM Yorktown Heights. So I'm just thinking that are you going to live in Google building?
You know that he has an apartment there.
I didn't know that.
I see.
How far you relocated?
Me?
New York City.
It's not clear yet.
Closer to Google. More.
Yes, yes.
I mean, Chelsea is the best place.
I see.
Okay. Alrighty. So, thank you everybody. And Galina has made some magnificent desserts and is all laid out.
Wow,
Yeah,
this is
so-
all organized. Food and ceremony. Now we are all. And I'm going to see dessert or dessert is in the.
It's not like we didn't change the space. Hey,
Dessert.